Good morning, colleagues, and a warm greeting from a cool Nairobi, Kenya. It's a particular pleasure for me to participate in this ASAABE conference for the first time, even if vicariously in this video link. I would like particularly to thank Dr. Mani Reyes, the organizer of this session. Mani urged me to engage in this discussion and bring forward some perspectives on a topic for which he and I share a strong common passion. And that has to do with equipment for growing trees with crops. My name is Dennis Garrity, and I am the former Director General of the World Agroforestry Center, which is located here in Nairobi. Currently, I'm the Drylands Ambassador for the UNCCD, which is a convention dealing with combating desertification globally. Also, I chair the partnership to create an Evergreen agriculture. The Evergreen Agriculture Partnership is actually an alliance of organizations and governments that are supporting the scaling up of trees incorporated directly into cropping systems all over the world. The potential for intercropping trees in crop systems is enormous, not only in the tropical regions where it is a major practice in all kinds of farming systems, but also in the temperate areas as well. We know from current studies that indeed tree cover on agricultural land all over the world is actually increasing. Currently, more than 43% of all agricultural land globally now has at least 10% tree cover. These agroforestry systems occupy over 1 billion hectares of land, and they are managed by more than 900 million rural people. Agroforestry is particularly prevalent in Southeast Asia, Central America, and South America, where over 1/2 of all the farmed area in these regions has greater than 10% tree cover. Trees on farmlands are certainly not as common in North America as they are in most other regions, including Europe. Which brings me to the topic that I and my colleague Mark Shepard would like to bring to your attention today. It is our belief that there is a frontier of opportunity out there for the agricultural and biological engineering community to take a fresh look at the opportunities to develop more appropriate equipment. And this equipment would make the transition toward more integrated tree crop systems more convenient and more inexpensive for farmers. Why is it likely that such equipment will have a market in the future? Well, two things. First is hard-nosed economics. That is, making more from limited areas of land, getting higher asset value for growing permanent things like trees along with annual crops, and diversifying the portfolio of enterprises clearly has shown in many farming systems to be the way out of poverty for smallholder farmers and greater profitability and resilience of income for larger scale farmers. Second is the future policy imperatives that this implies, particularly in light of the need to restore billions of hectares of degraded cropland in the world, to build more climate-resilient cropping and farming systems, and the urgent need to sequester more carbon in agriculture to reduce global carbon emissions and hold our planet to a decent temperature without frying. Well, indeed, there are so many examples where farmers and researchers have been developing successful systems, even in the temperate areas. Now here in France, they're developing beautiful wheat production systems intercropped with walnut trees and pruning those walnut trees appropriately to minimize the trade-off between the crop and the tree while harvesting the nuts,